Hello, Home Buying HQ Nation. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to reveal this year's recipient of the $100,000 Home Buying Heroes Award. Nominated by his friends and family and selected by you, our loving audience, we're happy to announce that Major Lewis Towns took home the award. Let's follow him and real estate expert Shannon Smith as they navigate the process of buying the perfect home on this episode of Home Buying HQ.
We're here today visiting Major Lewis Towns, the latest recipient of our $100,000 Home Buying Heroes Award. Come on.
Hey, Shannon.
Howdy, Major.
Hey, come on in.
So, Lewis,
Yes.
even though you don't need a large down payment to buy a house, how does it feel to have $100,000 to use for one?
Oh, man, honestly, it feels great, and I can't thank you guys enough for this award. You know, I've been renting this condo for my buddy Tony, and Tony, I love you, but you're gonna find somebody else to rent this place.
Awesome. Since this is your first time buying a house.
I know, yes, I definitely need some help. I need a blueprint to help me navigate this whole home buying journey.
Well, don't worry, Lewis. We have all been here, done this many times before, so we got you covered.
Right.
I am so honored to help you through this process.
Yeah, okay.
You ready to get started?
I'm absolutely.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
I'm positive.
Laying a strong financial foundation is the first phase of the buying process. This includes checking your credit report to ensure accuracy and preparing your finances by assessing your savings, income, and debts. It's also smart to build a budget and get pre-approved for a mortgage.
All right, Lewis. I know you have your credit in order and $100,000 available to use as a down payment. Now let's talk about how you should build your budget in terms of what it will look like after you buy the house.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Ideally, you should try to limit your monthly housing expenses to your basic allowance for housing or 25% of your gross income. This isn't always easy, but the closer you can keep to this guideline, the more money you will have to save, invest, and live your best life.
So if I use my BAH as a starting point, and that gives me an idea of how much I can spend each month on my mortgage payment. And then I can kind of work backwards from that to calculate how much house I can afford.
You got it. I suggest you give yourself a price range so you don't overspend. Also, remember to budget for maintenance items because you can't call your buddy to fix stuff anymore. It's all on you.
You got that right. Plus, Tony isn't very handy.
Let's plug some numbers into the mortgage calculator.
Okay.
Based on the guidance Shannon provided, Major Towns will be targeting a total monthly mortgage payment of $2,500. Allowing for taxes and insurance, he will allocate $2,000 per month to pay the principal and interest on his loan. Entering this into a mortgage calculator, Lewis determines that $2,000 a month for 30 years means he can borrow approximately $350,000 to buy a home. Since he plans to use the $100,000 Home Buying Heroes Award as a down payment, Major Towns can shop for homes priced around $450,000.
Phase 2 of the home buying process is all about framing your shopping plan. Now, this is usually the most exciting part because you're visiting homes, identifying features that you can't live without, and in the end, making an offer the seller can't refuse.
Major Towns contracts with a real estate professional to help him through this phase of the process. They tour several homes and eventually find a perfect fit that checks all the boxes. After some careful negotiations and several rounds of back and forth with the sellers, Major Towns is able to get the home for slightly less than asking price and gets to keep the refrigerator, washer and dryer, and lawnmower in the deal. With an offer accepted, the final phase of the home buying process is to close the deal. This includes coordinating home inspections and negotiating repairs, having the home appraised and locking in the interest rate and loan term, and finally, attending the closing and signing all the paperwork.
Hey everybody, it's the day we've all been waiting for, moving day. This is Major Town's new house.
Well, if it isn't Miss Hollywood herself. All jokes aside, I could not have done this without you in Home Buying HQ. You made the whole process easy, and even through the stressful moments, I couldn't be happier with the outcome. I love this place.
Buying a house can be stressful, especially since it's probably the biggest purchase you'll ever make. But if you have a game plan and you stick to it, you can focus on the things that really matter, like making this house your new home.
That's very true. Thank you again, Home Buying HQ.
You want me to move? I'm moving the box now.
Okay.